My arms get cold in February, yeah. Please don't lose all of me out there. My arms get cold in February, yeah. Please don't lose all of me out there, February, and I know this place like the back of my head.
Hi, Rio. Hi, Copper. Ta-da!
Thanks for watching my video. I am almost 7 months post my injury and about 6.5 months post-op. My recovery is not over yet. I still cannot get full range of motion. I am about at 110 degrees flexion. I've been stuck there since July when I graduated from physical therapy. So I keep working on it. The goal is 132 degrees to match my good leg. And I have definitely spent so much time crying over the pain and discomfort, and this dog right here has licked away my tears many times. And I'm very grateful for my pets. My bird as well, that's cheered me up a lot. I have to put my body through a lot of discomfort to get my flexion back, and that's really hard. The good news is that I am at full extension now, which means I can straighten my leg fully. It means 0 degrees. That's the goal. That was a very tough battle to win. It came with a lot of pain, agony, and tears as well. I still work on it to maintain my full extension. I actually work on it during my job. I work from home, and I am able to prop my leg up on like a stool or like a chair across from my, like underneath my desk, and you need gravity to help keep your like extension, work on your extension. So I keep my leg propped up for 30 minutes at a time, and I put 6 pounds of weight on my knee, or like right above my knee. I had to work my way up to that. I started at like 10 minutes at a time, like 2 pounds of weight, and I use like a weight belt. Some people use ankle weights. Your physical therapist can help you figure out the best course of action for you, but that was incredibly painful, like underneath my, like behind my knee and behind my leg, like for the longest time. It was so much torture, and I would try to be doing it while I'm working, and it just hurts so bad, and I cried a lot. Again, my dog helped to lick my tears away, and my bird, very chirpy and cheerful, cheering me up. So, and my husband, always my husband, there right with me to help me through, encourage me and let me cry. So, maybe one day I'll be able to reach hyperextension with my TPF leg, but right now 0 degrees was the goal. So I reached 0. And like I said, I have to maintain it. I have to keep working at it to maintain it, but it's not painful like it was for such a long time. It's a little uncomfortable if I'm getting near 30 minutes. It's a little uncomfortable. Oh, by the way, I try to do that like 4 times a day while I'm at work. So it's a lot of work. It's been a lot of work, but and a lot of pain, but now it's more just like uncomfortable when I'm getting near the 30-minute mark. It's not really painful anymore, thank goodness. I think part of that might have had to do with the fact that like my leg was straight for 4 weeks straight before I was allowed to bend, because the 1.5 weeks from my injury to my surgery, and then the 2.5 weeks from surgery to when I was allowed to go in the new brace and bend my leg, I think maybe that helped me to maintain my extension. But at one point, they were concerned about it. Actually, my surgeon's PA was very concerned. And, I really started working on it aggressively at that point, because I think I was up to like 4 degrees, lacking 4 degrees of extension, and you really need 0 degrees full extension. So, but I do think keeping my legs straight for 4 weeks total might have helped initially to maintain the ability to have extension. But then flexion was always my biggest struggle. I shouldn't say biggest struggle. Both were a big struggle, and flexion still is. Long story short, though, maybe one day my TPF leg will reach hyperextension like my good leg has. But my surgeon and my physical therapist say that it's not necessary to reach hyperextension as long as you reach 0, like full extension. And I've also learned that you do need full extension to not limp, but I actually have a limp anyways. I limp slightly anyways, so I'll keep working on my limp and trying to overcome that. It takes work and time, I think. I hope I can get there. A tibial plateau fracture is a serious and life-changing injury. I didn't know that at the time when I first got my injury. I had no clue. I remember I went to urgent care. We were on vacation, on a ski vacation, and when I fell, my ski did not detach from my boot, and like it hit the ground with major force. And I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what. Tried to stand up, could not. It hurt too bad to try. So I had to get ski patrol. My dad was right with me, but we had to get ski patrol staff to take me off the mountain. I ended up at urgent care. Mind you, we were 5 hours away from home. But urgent care doctor didn't think it was broken at first until he saw the x-ray. I mean, originally he said, I don't think it's broken. But he saw the x-ray, obviously that showed him otherwise. He said, you broke it and you need surgery. So it was just such a shock. Now, I didn't realize like how serious of an injury this was at first. But anyways, it is a serious and life-changing injury. It's not the end of your life. It's not the end of the world. You'll get through it, but it's serious and it's life-changing. And I didn't really realize that at first. I want to give all glory to God. My faith in God is real. It's grown through this. I want to give glory to him for helping me through it. And he has seen me through a lot, and I've grown a lot from this experience, from this whole injury and surgery and recovery. I've had a lot of personal growth that's resulted from this. And I'm grateful for the growth it has brought me, even though it's been such a difficult road to walk, not to mention a difficult road to hop for the first 12 weeks. I believe there's a reason that it happened to me. I do believe that, and I'm grateful for what it's brought into my life as far as growth. So I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but if I had to be the one to go through it, then so be it, and let me keep growing from it. I say that a tibial plateau fracture is a life-changing injury, and it definitely is. I don't really know the long-term life change it's going to bring into my life. I can only tell you about the past 6 months. But it definitely has changed my life for the past 6 months. I can't run. Not really. I can kind of run, but not really. I can go downstairs now. That's huge. And upstairs. That was a huge accomplishment at 6 months. And I can ride a bike, and that was a huge accomplishment at 6 months. Huge. Actually, I think the stairs came a little before 6 months. But anyways, I'm thankful that my recovery has been smooth as far as no complications. Some people have something called compartment syndrome. That's a serious thing. Some people have to get an external fixator before their actual surgery. That looks serious to me. I didn't have to have that. Some people get infections. Some people get blood clots. Some people have such complicated injuries that they actually, I've heard of this a few times. It's more than just the bone, I think. When this happens, maybe the soft tissue or ligaments or tendons. I don't really know. But some people need amputations. That is serious. I am thankful that mine has been textbook, by the book. Everything that a surgeon and a patient would have wanted, I think, is how mine went, because there were no complications. But that doesn't mean it's been easy. It's changed my life. It's changed my husband's life, and my family's life for a time. And it's really difficult on the TPF sufferers' emotional and mental health, but also for the care, like the spouse or the caregiver, whoever's caring for you. Or some people go through it alone, which I give you all kudos to. I don't know how I would have gotten through that. My husband had to do absolutely everything for me. Everything from, you name it. Bathroom stuff is what I'm thinking of especially, but everything, helping me with my sponge baths, helping me get up from the couch, helping me sit down on the toilet, helping me get up from the toilet, propping my leg up on the bucket so it didn't, fall to the floor while I'm on the toilet. I don't know. There were so much. We lived downstairs for the first month before I was able to venture to do stairs on my butt like you saw on the video. So he had to run up and down the stairs all day long, helping me with meals, helping me with my medications, helping me with working. He was working downstairs. He moved his whole office downstairs while I was living downstairs. Well, we were living downstairs at first. I can't even tell you what all he did, but he is a trooper. He's gold. It was really hard for him. And this is hard on relationships. This is hard on a person's mental health. I think, not to mention, if there's complications, it can be even harder. So I want to say I'm grateful for the uncomplicated recovery for a very complicated injury, or serious injury, serious surgery. Thank you, Jesus, that my recovery has gone smoothly. My bones have healed. Some people's bones don't want to heal. Like I said, some people get infection, compartment syndrome, blood clots, serious stuff that actually can be life-threatening, seriously. So if you do have a TPF and you have any risk or any concern for blood clot, infection, non-healing bones, compartment syndrome, anything, just please talk to your doctor, or go to the ER, I did have to get an ultrasound to rule out a blood clot at one point, maybe about 6 or 7 weeks post-op, because my foot was swelling up pretty bad, like a balloon. I think I hadn't been elevating enough during that time, but thank goodness I was clear of blood clot. Every little thing in this recovery can make a person concerned. I have something, because I have surgery, I have something inside my knee that's called scar tissue, which when I bend my knee, it sounds very crunchy. It sounds cringy. It sounds like popping. And at first, when I first felt that and heard that, I thought like something was really wrong. But I've learned over time that it's just a very normal part of surgery, post-op. Comes with the territory. I guess I'm going to have a crunchy knee for the rest of my life. So be it. All these things that you just don't know at the onset of your injury. Like I said, I don't know what long-term is going to look like. I don't know if and when I'll be able to get back into skiing, but hopefully someday. Probably, maybe not this coming winter. We'll see. I can't kneel really. I can't really sit with an Indian, like cross my legs, like pretzel style. Can't run exactly. But I can do a lot of things, and I can function day to day. So I'm very grateful for where I'm at this point in my recovery. I want to thank, beyond thanking God, I want to thank my husband, who has stuck right by my side this whole time. Like I said, he's done so much more than I can even tell you about. Same with my family and his family. They've done so much for us. Our friends, our church family, our neighbors, our workplaces, including our supervisors and our coworkers. We could not have made it through without all the love and support. And a huge thank you to my surgeon and his PA, who basically fixed my leg, fixed my knee, gave me my life back. And huge thank you to my physical therapy team, including I saw a physical therapist and a physical therapy assistant. I saw the same ones a lot, but I also saw a whole team of different physical therapists and assistants. But I just want to thank my team. I would not have known what to do without them. They got me to where I am today, and I owe them everything. And I want to thank the Facebook group that I'm a part of. It's called All Tibial Plateau Fracture Recovery, Surgical and Non-Surgical. It is, sorry, just making sure my dog's okay. I have found so much emotional support from other people going through TPF, or who are further down the road in their TPF recoveries, even 20 years down the road plus. Some of them were like 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, some people that I'm able to help now who are just starting off. But yeah, all the people in the Tibial Plateau Fractures Facebook group, it's called All Tibial Plateau Fracture Recovery, Surgical and Non-Surgical. It's so important to have emotional support, and that is such a big thing in that Facebook group. So if you have a TPF or have had a TPF or ever have a TPF in your life, I highly encourage you to check out that Facebook group so you don't have to go through this alone. It's really hard. It's really hard if you don't have support, so please check that out. If you are currently going through a TPF and recovery, I sincerely hope that you have found encouragement through my video. It was actually YouTube videos of other TPF recoveries that helped me feel less alone in the very beginning before I found the Facebook group. and I still like to watch other people's YouTube videos. I have read that TPFs account for only 1% of broken bones. That means we are rare, but thankfully we can find each other on the internet. I found stories on the internet too, just reading, articles and blogs and stuff, forums. But we find each other on the internet and YouTube and Facebook. I have a disclaimer. If you are going through a TPF recovery, please, whatever you do, don't take my video or my things I did in my video as gospel truth of what you need to do. Everybody's different, and every doctor, surgeon, and physical therapist is different. So it's really important that you listen to your health professionals, not me. It's really easy to see somebody else doing something and get comparing or thinking we need to do what we're seeing, but please don't. I'm just trying to make this video to share with you what my story has been, but you need to listen to your doctors, your surgeon, your orthopedic surgeon, your physical therapy team, physical therapists, on when it is safe for you to try certain exercises. Don't do anything without their approval. Whatever you do, get the okay from the medical professionals. All the best to you in your recovery. I'm sending you all the love, care, and support, and just know that you're not alone if this is you right now. And I'm getting through it, and you will too, but I know it might look like a dark road right now, but I tell you, you have got this. You're not alone, and God's got you through this. So hang in there, and all the best on your recovery.